And cut. We're back to it. Welcome to my first ever Dear Krystal. I know all of you are wondering who the fuck is Krystal? Why is she dear? It's just a friend, and I feel like this is the only way that I can actually talk to a camera is if I just picture me talking to my best friend. Will she be watching this? Probably not, because, you know, God forbid the one time I didn't go see Your One Act Plays Krystal. Okay. God. I don't even know where I was going with this. I don't even where this conversation was going at all. But this is a story time, because just catching you up on my life, I guess, in times that, you know, or even on stories that I just haven't even told. Or maybe I did and I totally forgot. I don't know. We were Snapchatting today about Snapchatting. It sounds really weird. Anyways, we were talking today, right? That's the main conversation. That's the main thing. We're talking today about candles burning things down. Was there a point to the conversation? Not at all. That's basically the entire premise of all these videos. Is there a point? No. Will there be a point? Probably not. This is just like, you know, a composition, a private memory collection for everyone to see. I wrote down like 3 things for a topic. I'm like, I'm so screwed here because I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. Because this is supposed to be a conversation I'll be having with my friend. And, you know, my place isn't clean because usually my friend comes and sits over while I clean. Okay. Oh my god, I cleaned. It's like she was here, but wasn't. The place is clean. It's just literally I have no other place. My apartment's 300 square feet. Where else am I gonna put my good luck bag? Okay? In a closet? No, that's taken up with things. And my animals are annoying me. Do you guys have to make so much noise? You can come on up and be the background. Thank you very much. Everyone, meet Apollo. Krystal, you've met him. He's reactive, so this is the best you're ever gonna get. Right? Because look at him. He's big and scary and is a monster. And did you know one time when I was like filming a video way back in the day, it didn't really matter. I was talking about nonsense. Didn't really make sense. It's kind of like I am today. I get it. Unmedicated. That's the way life is, okay? Anyway, so they told me to put my mutt away. To put my mutt away. I'm sorry, is he bothering you? Is the dog in the background bothering you? Are you allergic to the dog through the video? Is there a fucking... Story of my fucking life. After I defended him, what was I even gonna talk about? Oh my god, yeah, I guess, like... So, who's Krystal? Some people are wondering, you know? Other people who aren't Krystal are going to be wondering, who is this dear Krystal? So Krystal is a friend. A friend that I met in I guess we met in grade school, and then we kind of really became really good friends in high school. But like, we've known each other for like 20 years, even though we haven't been really like friends for 20 years. We've kind of been like frenemies for like 5, and then friends for 15, if that makes sense. That's kind of been the whole gist, you know? I was really skinny and had big massive ears. I kind of grown into them a little bit, but at the time I didn't, so they were just like out there, like really out there, okay? She had a terrible haircut that she says isn't a mullet, but everyone said it was a mullet, okay? I'm sorry, Krystal. Anyways, no, one time when I was working at, God, I don't even know how to make this transition. See, because like people who do story times make really good transitions and go on about, but like my ADD just gets the best of me, and I don't know how to make a seamless transition. You know, it's just always abrupt and jumping. Yeah, I was going to talk about, like, some old workplace stuff, but who cares about workplace stuff? I was a manager at one point for a very terrible company. They weren't the greatest. They're a knockoff IKEA, and I'm not going to mention the company name because that's just a problem waiting to happen. And if my animals could stop making so much noise. Yeah, can you lay down? Maybe I should lock my mutt away. Maybe I should lock my mutt away. My mutt away. He's not even listening. The listening skills of a fucking potato. Big ears. They don't do anything. I'm gonna have some fucking tea. Oh my god, that's hot. I swear to God, come here. Come here. If you get up one more time, please come lay down. Like, I swear to God, I will turn myself in Hassan and I will shock you. Okay? Be my background. Be my prop. Where is this going? This is an introductory. Oh my God. Introductory to my new series, Dear Krystal. It's just a story time keeping up with life with me. And, yeah, back to that terrible employer that I ended up having. Worked for them in Belleville, and a wonderful young woman named, I don't know if I should name her. I should probably rename to a different city name. Sydney. A young girl named Sydney was very lovely, very quiet, really good worker. One time I was like walking up because, like, having to manage the front cash and everything like that and going up to help her. And there was these two men of a particular descent in a particular area. We live in Canada, okay? So I don't know where else I could, like, actually say without saying it. But two particular demographics were there, okay? And they were all men. And, well, there was only two of them, so only two of them were men, yeah. Anyways, but yeah, long story short, they were harassing her a little bit. And then I ended up coming up, and then they ended up leaving after they realized that there was another man in the establishment. Do I feel like my presence had any, no, God, no. But I like to feel like I did something, like Californian suburban moms. I feel like I did something by just looking, okay? If I look, I've done something. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Honestly, it's so loud. I don't know, like, the pattering must come through so badly here. Like, I don't know. Get your nose away from the counter. Who do you think you are? Get up. And you say they're not like children, Krystal, okay? They're literally like children, okay? That is probably more well-behaved than most children, but it is like a child, okay? Will I compare motherhood to owning that? Not necessarily, but sometimes it can be the same, okay? There is some similarities, okay? I'm not saying, okay, woe be to all the mothers out there. I'm just saying very similar, okay? Kisses? Thank you, buddy. Alright. This is going nowhere. Hopefully next time I actually have a topic, so, and once I post this, that means I actually do have topics, and there's other videos coming. So, stay tuned for whatever episode is coming next. Oh my goodness.